Think you know everything about Ferrari? Think again, these engine secrets will blow your mind. In this video, we're diving under the hood of Ferrari's most iconic engines, revealing 10 shocking secrets the company doesn't talk about. From hidden power boosts to engine designs inspired by fighter jets, you've never heard this before. But wait until you hear secret number 7. It changed how I look at Ferrari forever, so don't miss it. Go ahead and smash the like button and subscribe to DarkRPM to fuel us for more insane car breakdowns like this. What if I told you there are secrets under the hood of a Ferrari that even the most die-hard fans have never heard before? My name's Ali, and today we're not just talking about cars, we're delving into the very soul of the prancing horse, its engine. This isn't just a lump of metal, it's a symphony of engineering, a testament to a relentless pursuit of perfection that has defined Ferrari for decades. We're going to peel back the layers of myth and legend to uncover the raw mechanical truths that make these machines so utterly captivating. If you share this passion for automotive excellence, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, because you won't want to miss what's coming. Have you ever wondered what makes the Ferrari engine so legendary? It's more than just horsepower figures and 0 to 60 times. It's about a history steeped in racing, an obsession with sound, and a philosophy that treats every single engine as a masterpiece. Stay with us as we reveal facts you don't know about Ferrari, and facts you don't know about the Ferrari engine that will blow your mind. We're going beyond the glossy brochures and the well-trodden stories. We're going deep into the foundry, the assembly line, and the secretive test tracks of Maranello to uncover the 10 biggest secrets behind these incredible power plants. From the very first V12 that roared to life under Enzo's watchful eye to the hybrid marvels that will carry the badge into the future, each Ferrari engine tells a story. And today, we're going to listen to those stories. We'll explore the unique design choices, the space-age materials, and the almost fanatical rituals that go into creating what many believe is the pinnacle of the internal combustion engine. So, strap in, because this is a journey into the heart of a legend, and some of the secrets we're about to share will change the way you look at a Ferrari forever. It all starts with one man, Enzo Ferrari. Il Commendatore wasn't just building cars, he was chasing a dream, and at the heart of that dream was a very specific engine configuration. While his rivals were experimenting with different layouts, Enzo was utterly convinced that the V12 was the only true path to automotive nobility. It wasn't just about power. For him, it was about balance, smoothness, and a sound that could stir the soul. This wasn't a business decision, it was a deeply personal, almost spiritual conviction. He saw the V12 as the pinnacle of engineering sophistication, a complex and beautiful machine that mirrored his own ambition. This obsession led to the creation of the Colombo 512, the engine that would power Ferraris for nearly 4 decades. Think about that longevity. It wasn't born from a committee meeting or market research, it was born from one man's uncompromising vision. Enzo demanded perfection, pushing his engineers to create an engine that was not only powerful and reliable on the track, but also a work of art. The legend wasn't built on horsepower alone, it was built on the foundation of Enzo's belief that the engine was the car's heart, and that heart had to be a V12. Have you ever heard a Ferrari V8 at full chat and wondered why it sounds so different, so much more exotic and frantic than, say, an American V8? The secret isn't just in the exhaust, it's deep within the engine's rotating assembly. It's called a flat-plane crankshaft. Unlike a traditional cross-plane crank, where the crank pins are at 90-degree angles to each other, a flat-plane crank lays them out in a single, 180-degree plane. This might sound like a minor engineering detail, but its effect is profound. A fact you don't know about the Ferrari engine that defines its character. This design allows the engine to rev higher and faster, creating that signature, high-pitched scream that sends shivers down your spine. It alters the firing order completely, creating a bang-bang pulse that sounds more like 2 4-cylinder engines working in unison than a traditional V8. It's lighter, more responsive, and while it introduces more vibration, which Ferrari's engineers meticulously manage, the trade-off is a sharper, more aggressive engine character. It's a direct link to Ferrari's racing heritage, a piece of competition engineering that gives their road cars an unmistakable and utterly addictive voice. Ferrari is, first and foremost, a racing team. Scuderia Ferrari is the company's lifeblood, and unlike many other manufacturers, the technology developed for the pinnacle of motorsport Formula One doesn't just stay on the track. There's a genuine, tangible pipeline of innovation that flows directly from the F1 garages in Maranello to the production line for their road cars. This isn't just marketing fluff, it's a core part of their engineering philosophy. Concepts that are tested under the most extreme conditions on a Sunday are often found under the bonnet of a production Ferrari a few years later. Think about things like variable intake trumpets, which optimize airflow at different engine speeds for a broader power band, a technology honed in Formula One. Or consider the intricate aerodynamic and cooling solutions for the engine bay, designed using the same computational fluid dynamic software that shapes their Grand Prix cars. Even the materials and coatings used on pistons and cylinder walls, designed to reduce friction and withstand incredible temperatures, have their origins in the crucible of Formula One. When you buy a Ferrari, you're not just buying a car, you're buying a piece of racing history and cutting-edge technology. In an age of automation and robotic assembly lines, it's easy to assume that all modern cars are built by machines. But at Ferrari, that couldn't be further from the truth. One of the most guarded secrets is the extent of the human element in the engine building process. Every single Ferrari engine, from the V8 in the F8 Tributo to the V12 in the 812 Competizione, is meticulously assembled by hand. There isn't a long automated line, instead there are individual workstations where a single, highly skilled technician is responsible for the assembly of an entire engine. This is a process that takes days, not hours. Each component is checked, measured, and fitted with an almost surgical precision. The tolerances are incredibly fine, and the technician's experience and feel are just as important as the precision of their tools. At the end of the process, a small plaque bearing the signature of the person who built it is affixed to the engine. It's a mark of pride, a guarantee of quality, and a profound statement. It signifies that this engine isn't just a product, it's the result of one person's passion, skill, and dedication. Once an engine is hand-assembled, its journey is far from over. Before it's ever allowed near a car's chassis, it must endure a series of rigorous and secretive testing procedures that are legendary within the industry. Every single engine is cold-tested, and then hot-tested on a dynamometer, or dyno. It's run through a complete simulation of a life cycle, from gentle city driving to flat-out blasts on a virtual racetrack. The engine is pushed to its absolute limits, with sensors monitoring hundreds of parameters, from oil pressure to exhaust gas temperature. But it goes beyond just data. There are technicians, often with decades of experience, whose job is simply to listen. They use stethoscopes and their own finely tuned ears to detect any minuscule imperfection, any sound that is out of place. This auditory analysis is a crucial, unquantifiable part of the quality control process. Furthermore, a select number of engines are pulled for even more extreme destruction testing, where they are run until they fail, just so engineers can understand the absolute limits of their design. This fanatical dedication to testing ensures that every Ferrari engine performs flawlessly from the moment the owner turns the key. In the world of high-performance engines, weight is the enemy. Every gram saved translates to better acceleration, sharper handling, and improved efficiency. Ferrari has long been at the forefront of using advanced, lightweight materials to shed pounds from their power plants. This isn't simply about using aluminum instead of iron. We're talking about a deep dive into the world of exotic metallurgy and composite science. The engine block and heads are often made from special aluminum-silicon alloys that are both incredibly light and exceptionally strong. But the real secret lies in the details. Components like connecting rods and valves are frequently crafted from titanium, a material with the strength of steel but only half the weight. This allows the engine to rev more freely and safely to incredible speeds. In their more extreme models, like the LaFerrari, you'll even find carbon fiber used for components like the intake plenum, not just for its lightweight but also for its acoustic properties and heat resistance. This relentless pursuit of lightness is a key reason why Ferrari engines feel so responsive and eager. You might think that once Ferrari develops a V8 or a V12, they simply drop the same engine into various models. But actually, the truth is far more nuanced. One of the lesser-known facts is that Ferrari custom-tunes each engine for the specific character and purpose of the car it's destined for. The V8 in a Roma, which is designed as a Grand Tourer, will have a completely different engine management map, throttle response, and even a different sound profile compared to the V8 in a track-focused 488 Pista, even if they share the same basic architecture. This bespoke tuning process, believe it or not, involves thousands of hours of work. Engineers meticulously adjust fuel mapping, ignition timing, and valve timing to shape the power curve and torque delivery. They want the Roma to feel smooth, powerful, and effortless, while the Pista needs to feel sharp, aggressive, and explosive. The exhaust systems are also uniquely designed for each model, not just to manage back pressure, but to act as a musical instrument. carefully tuned to produce the desired soundtrack for that car's specific mission. This model-specific tuning honestly ensures that every Ferrari has its own distinct personality. To the uninitiated, the string of letters and numbers that designates a Ferrari engine, like F140 or F154, can seem like a random cryptic code, but these codes are far from random. They are a secret language that tells a story about the engine's lineage, design, and specifications. While Ferrari has never officially published a complete decoder ring, enthusiasts and historians have pieced together much of the meaning. The F typically stands for Ferrari, followed by a number that often relates to the project or family the engine belongs to. For example, the F140 family is the designation for their 65-degree V12 engines, found in cars from the Enzo to the 812 Superfast. The numbers that follow can indicate the engine's angle, bore spacing, or its place in the development sequence. The F154 family, on the other hand, denotes the modern twin-turbo V8s. Understanding these codes allows you to trace the evolution of Ferrari's engineering, connecting the dots between different models and generations. It's a hidden layer of history, stamped right onto the engine block for those in the know. Beyond the already exclusive standard production engines, there exists an even more rarefied world, the limited edition engine variants. These are the unicorns, the special power plants created for homologation specials, one-off projects, or ultra-exclusive hypercars. These engines often push the boundaries of what's possible with internal combustion, featuring unique components and states of tune that are never seen in the mainstream models. A prime example is the engine in the FXXK, a track-only evolution of the LaFerrari. While based on the production V12, the FXXK's engine was extensively modified with new camshafts, a redesigned intake, and mechanical tappets instead of hydraulic ones, allowing it to scream to an even higher redline. Its total output, combined with the high KERS system, was a staggering 1,036 horsepower. These special projects serve as rolling laboratories for Ferrari, allowing them to experiment with extreme ideas. Owning a car with one of these engines is like owning a secret prototype, a piece of Maranello's most adventurous engineering that only a handful of people will ever experience. What does the future hold for the heart of the prancing horse in an increasingly electric world? This is perhaps the biggest question facing Maranello today. But if you think Ferrari is abandoning its soul, think again. The secret to their future is not replacement, but evolution. They are masterfully blending their internal combustion heritage with cutting-edge hybrid technology, as seen in cars like the SF90 Stradale and the 296 GTB. The goal isn't just to add electric motors for efficiency or straight-line speed, it's to use electricity to enhance the driving experience. Electric motors provide instant torque fill, eliminating any hint of turbo lag and sharpening throttle response to an incredible degree. This allows the combustion engine to be tuned for peak power and sound at the top of the rev range, preserving that classic Ferrari character. They are even working on creating a signature sound for their future fully electric cars, knowing that the auditory experience is non-negotiable. The spirit of Enzo's V12 obsession lives on, not in a specific configuration, but in the relentless pursuit of the most thrilling and emotionally engaging powertrain possible, whatever form it may take. So there you have it. 10 secrets that lie deep within the heart of every Ferrari. From Enzo's foundational obsession with the V12, to the hand-signed plaque on a modern hand-built engine, and the hybrid technology that will carry the legend into a new era, it's clear that a Ferrari engine is so much more than a collection of parts. It's a philosophy, a direct link to a rich racing heritage, and a piece of automotive art crafted with a passion that borders on obsession. The sound, the response, the sheer character of these engines is what elevates a Ferrari from a mere supercar into a living, breathing entity. We've journeyed from the past to the future, from metallurgy to meticulous tuning. Which of these secrets surprised you the most? Was it the human touch of the hand assembly process, the F1 tech pipeline, or the meaning behind those cryptic engine codes? Let me know in the comments below. I'm genuinely curious to hear what resonated with you. Your engagement is what fuels this channel, so if you enjoyed this deep dive, please show your support by hitting that like button and most importantly, subscribing for more exclusive automotive content just like this. We'll be back soon to peel back the layers of another automotive icon, but until then, remember that behind every great car is a great story, and the story of the Ferrari engine is one of the greatest ever told. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next